gonna leave this place soon.
I knew this day would come. Be wise, be careful.
Everything you ever need is inside you, my son.
And in this movie, one of the themes, I think, is forbidden love.
Yeah.
For both your character and Jeff Bridges'
And Jeff's
character.
as well.
Yes.
Yeah. We're both Romeos.
So
We're both not allowed. We both want what we can't have.
So why
are
do you think
witches? Why are witches so sexy? That's the thing.
Why are witches so sexy?
They're just sexy witches. I mean, maybe maybe it is partly you want what you can't have. Maybe that is part of it.
Do you think that's true?
That's how men work.
In
right?
real life too, we always want what we can't have,
We
or
want
what's dangerous.
We want what we don't have. I'm sure. And what's dangerous, you know. All my life, women are like, you know, when you're growing up, all the girls just want the bad boy, and you're like, I'm really well behaved.
But the boys don't usually go for the bad girls, though.
Don't they?
Or do they? I don't know. Maybe they
Some of us do.
In fairy tales, it's always love at first sight. It just happens. Like, you look at someone, and then it's love. Do you think that's possible?
I don't know. I think so much of, you know, I've been taught in a different way. My mum is like a relationship psychotherapist, so she, you know, I think I've been taught in a different way. I think that so much of what love is dependent on trust and shared goals and humor and kind of you know, just walking. You know, it's actually expressed in the film beautifully. You know, it's a perfect example of fantasy representing something visually. When Alicia's hand touches mine, there's a blue spark, and she says, you know, dust on a witch's. That could just be dust on a witch's fingers, or it could mean that we are meant to walk through this life hand in hand. And I think that's a lovely way of expressing it. It could be this, it could be that, but maybe it is this. And I think that's you know, maybe you know, maybe it's love. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know.
So you get beaten up pretty bad in this movie too.
I fall down an awful lot in films. I seem to be constantly standing next to a camera and people counting down 3, 2, 1, say right on one, just throw yourself onto the ground. I seem to fall a lot, but I get better as we go through, right?
Well, I don't know. Do you hurt yourself a lot when you're doing these things? I mean, how much?
Well, I've been really lucky. I've worked with some great stunt teams and stunt coordinators, and Paul Jennings, who was our stunt coordinator on this, was, you know, they're all very, very safety conscious, and they're like, well, if you're going to fall on your right, maybe we should put a small elbow pad under your right elbow, and they think these things through. But you're always going to come out with some bumps and bruises when you're throwing everything you've got into it to make it look, you know, action fueled and fun. So, but you know, you don't care. It's a dream job.
Join.